Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again, live and direct from Unleashing the Creativity Within You. I got another powerful message for you today. This message is entitled, Do Your Best Anyway. Do your best anyway. I was driving home the other day and I was listening to the radio, and a lady was describing how she always tried to run the marathon and she trained for it. She ate the right foods, but somehow when she ran the marathon, she never finished. And she went home discouraged every time. And I remember she said she called her mom, and her mom was like, "Well, did you do your very best?" She said, "Yeah, I gave it my best. I did the very best that I could." So she's like, "But I never could finish the marathon." She said, "No matter if you win, you lose, or you don't complete it, do your best anyway." Boom! That was a bomb for me, because so many times in life people settle with average. So many times people settle for mediocre. So many people settle for, not giving their best. My question to you is, are you doing your best? Are you giving your best anyway? Because here's the thing, right? When you take it even to a spiritual level, if you are working for man and you don't give your best, they're going to grade you. But if you look and do everything that you can in your power and understand that everything that you do, you're going to be graded by God. And that God is encouraging you. He's rooting for you to do your best. He wants you to do your best, to live your full potential. Now, let me ask you, there's so many things, there's so many cards that's laying on the table because people refuse to pick up those cards and play the hand that they're dealt. Now, you got to understand that you're not going to win all the time. I know I like that song. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. However, sometimes you're going to lose. But when you lose, you got to be able to put your feet flat on the ground and get back up again and give it your best every single time. When you're in school, give it your best every single time. When you take tests, give it your best every single time. When you talking to people about God, when you live in your life, you got to give it your best every single time. When you in your relationships, give it your best every single time. You could be a single parent raising your kids, but do your best anyway, right? There's some things that you're not going to get right. You ain't going to get it all together. You're not going to get it all right. But you got to learn how to do your best anyway, right? I remember when I used to play basketball and some of my friends made it to the NBA, and maybe I wasn't as talented as they were, but I'm going to tell you what, nobody outworked me. Nobody outworked me. I did my best every single time I hit that floor, and guess what? To this day, I have no regrets, because I know when I went on the floor, I left it all out there, right? And that's something that you got to take into account with life. Are you saying to yourself, are you saying, I put it all out there? I'm giving life my very best. Or are you a person like, well, I could do better. I could give more. I could pursue more. I could read more. I could study more. I could pray more. I could have more faith. I could put myself out there more. I could really go for my dreams. Or are you a person who's just settling and letting life just dictate to you what it is that you're going to be? The other day I had a chance to watch a movie with my kids, and what's the name of this cartoon movie that I was watching? Oh my goodness, the name will come back to me. What is it? Zootopia. That's what it is. I was watching Zootopia with my kids, and in the beginning of the movie, the parents are saying to the little bunny rabbit, we're so happy, me and your dad, because we settled with life. So we never got our feelings hurt. We never got let down because we don't have any goals, we don't have any dreams. Although they were being sarcastic, many people think like that. I can't tell you how many people I've spoken to in just in the past 2 weeks. For example, I was going to get my car repaired at a store, a mechanic store, and the guy was like, he was maybe 52. He was like, well, somehow the conversations always turn to retirement when people talk to me. I don't know why, but maybe I'm supposed to say something to them. But oftentimes I listen to what they have to say. And one gentleman was like, well, I'm 52 and I figure I'm going to be working another 20 years. I'm going to retire when I'm 72. I said, 72 years old? You already know that? You're not going to give it your best anyway? You're not going to try to do something else. You're not going to try to get an investment property. You don't have no gifts and talents that God put inside you that you can use. They just shut you down quickly. Nah. No, I don't got nothing like that. No, this is just what it is. See, so if you close-minded and you block suggestions, you block what can be, you block the possibilities, then you're shutting off anything that God may be trying to speak to you through other people, right? Because some people are so negative-minded that they can't even hear when God is trying to speak to them, maybe through other people. Are you one of those people who just block off ideas, who block off what God is trying to say to you through other people? And if you have that kind of mindset, how can you do your best anyway? How can you say, you know what, I'm going to go after my dreams, whether I realize it or not, I'm going to go after it, right? And that's a great attitude to have, is like, I'm going to give life my very best. You're in a relationship, I'm going to give my relationship my very best. I'm raising my kids, I'm going to raise my kids my very best. I'm serving God, I'm going to serve God with my very best. Don't do anything half-heartedly. If you're going to do something half-heartedly, don't do it at all. That's my motto. Because why I'm gonna do anything half-heartedly and not give it 100%, because then I won't really know what it could have been, because I didn't put my 100% into it, my 100% effort into it, right? So I want to encourage somebody out there to give God your very best, right? And give your career your very best. Give your goals, your dreams, your very best, right? Do your best anyway, whether it looks like you're going to succeed or not. And guess what? You just might surprise yourself. This is your man, Mike Bowens. Until next time, I'm saying be blessed.